All right, so funny thing happened. I started thinking I was recording. I probably talked for about 5 minutes, and then my phone, like the face thing, shut off. So I was just talking to myself. But I know you guys have been waiting tooth and nail for 2011. I know. Sorry, but I'm glad to be back and doing what I do. I got this little breathalyzer thing, this home breathalyzer thing, through my PO because I've been having issues lately, and it's helping me a lot. You know, after blowing it morning, noon, and night, and it sends stuff via phone connections and whatnot to my PO. And if there's any alcohol in it, I get a call. I get the cops call. I don't know what happens. So it's a really good incentive not to drink. Anyways, 2011. Okay. I'm 21. I'm still living at home. All right. I got my first OWI when I was 21. That was rough. Honestly, it wasn't rough. I could have killed someone. But no doubt. I could have killed myself. I could have killed my passenger. I drove down from, I don't even know where the heck I was, somewhere up north of Ramsey. I don't even know where I was, at a party of some kind. And I was driving down to one of the houses, um, and one of my friend's houses, and I was going a considerable speed on the highway, and then I got off the highway, and I was like, well, we're only a mile away from the house, so I might as well go back roads just in case there's cops. Guess what? Right on the flipping back road, and I didn't even see him. And he said I turned the corner too sharp and I schooled my tires, and that's why he pulled me over. Um, yeah, I got that. That was my first OWI. I didn't have too many consequences from it. You know, a fine. My license was revoked for I don't know how long, like 6 weeks or something, and then I got intensive outpatient treatment, which is going there every night. I don't know how that was, for like 3 weeks or something, and then for another 3 weeks I would go once a week, or was it 6 weeks? I would go once a week for follow up. Anyways, the weekend after, I drove to Alexandria to sign up for campus living. Campus living. I already bought my uniform. I already bought my uniform and whatnot, and signed up for classes and took the physical and all that kind of stuff. And I bought the books already. Written and physical exam passed. And I went into the dean's office. I was supposed to select where I was supposed to live, and I went into the dean's office, and Alyssa was with me, and I asked him, what, I got an OWI last weekend. What's going to happen? He said, well, you can still come here, but no police academy is going to take you or a police department's going to take you for at least 10 years. And at that point, I should have stayed. I should have been like, yep, all right, well, I'm going to get my schooling done, and I'll see what happens. No, I just quit. um, yeah, 10 years before blah, 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 blah. I left without another word. Still drinking. I would get dropped off at outpatient every night for 3 weeks by my mom, and I would get dropped off at my framing job. It was just a picture framing job by her too. In the mornings and stuff, and I would get picked up by her. 2 months passed like this until I complete the program and get my license back, which is nice. Needless to say, I drove. Ooh, I dove hard into the bottle again. My father and I constantly fought. Oh my gosh, I can see where he was coming from. I can. I was a little hooligan. I was a jerk, and I was very unmotivated. Um, I just didn't want to do anything. And my dad, instead of, trying to build me up, uh, basically pointed out all the negative aspects of who I was and what I was doing, which, isn't the right way of doing it, but I, I don't I don't think I blame him for that because I was very unmotivated. I didn't do anything. Yep, we butt heads a lot. Um, my mom would always try and keep the peace, and she still does, which it, I wish she wouldn't. You know, that's not, I, that's not her job. That's not something that needs to happen anymore. We're all grown now, and we can, we're just there. And if dad has something to say, if he's gonna yell at one of us or something, we're probably gonna yell back or leave. So, um, and what's dad just likes to confront people about things, and it's his way or the highway, and that's fine. He's a smart, intelligent man, and he has very good, pragmatic thinking processes, very organized and whatnot. But it just doesn't. I just I there are a lot of times where I just can't get along with that. Um, anyways, try and keep us calm. The most amazing woman ever. Yeah, my mom. Um, oh, hotel parties began. These are awesome. Okay, if you ever have the chance to have a hotel party, do it. Okay, just I don't want to promote drinking, but if you're gonna do it at a hotel, because you don't have to clean up the mess. Just as long as you don't break anything or whatnot, you don't have to clean up the mess. It's nice. Just sneak everyone in the back door. It's good. Um, Still hanging out with the same crowd. Okay, Alyssa and good friends and whatnot. This is 2012. I was 22. Crowd, we had a great time at hotels. Yeah, a couple. I wrote couple parties, and several girls later, the same girl that introduced me to my best friend, um, introduced me to my ex fiance, and I have some few choice words to describe this girl. Um, I still miss her, you know. Samira, I do, but how can I explain this? Um, I don't know. I can't really. Um, this is all just describing Samira. Uh, we hit it off right away. It was really great. It was really easy to talk to her. Um, and then from that night on, we were a thing. Um, and drinking's gonna get in the way. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know what you're thinking. Oh, yay, you're gonna live happily ever after. Well, I would have if I didn't drink. Okay? Drinking has so far ruined my life. And I'm 30 and it's still ruining my life even when I'm not drinking. My life is in shambles. And it's not in shambles, perspective. Remember the other video, perspective. I'm not getting eaten by a lion or pooped out by a lion. I'm not starving to death. I have a great house, a great support system. So whenever I complain and stuff like that, just remember I'm doing it just to complain. I'm not doing it because I have something to complain about or I have the right to complain or I'm trying to feel bad about myself. It's just I don't know, I complain. Um 2013, I was 23. The Descent, it says. Bum bum bum. This is the year I found my final house party. Okay, this place was a wreck. It's terrible. It was terrible. Okay, and things went to the dogs. I was going to school to be a massage therapist. That was a good one. And that's because, I'm good at giving massages because I basically, when I'm giving a massage, I just massage someone how I would want to be massaged. And it just so happens that I like good massages. Oh my gosh. Therapist and thoroughly enjoyed it. I did like going there. And getting to know Smyra and her mom and her sister and her brother, spending a lot of time with them. I ate a lot of spicy food, which is why I can't eat super, super spicy food anymore. Because when I was with Samira, I would eat spicy food to be like, hey, I'm cool, or try and get cookie points, brownie points with her mom. What's it called? Habanero pepper points. Um, but that's probably why I can't eat spicy food now. My stomach got so messed up then. It's yeah. Plus, I'm getting older. Um, yeah. If I wasn't at her house, I was at drill or the party house. Okay, I didn't spend a lot of time at home these days. Um, my drinking continued to get more severe. It was already bad, but I'm talking bottles. I'm talking 175 bottles, along with other random shots. You could probably see me walking around the party house with a 175 in my hand, just walking around. Um, Along with other drug use. Okay, I took a trip to a Juggalo gathering. Okay, and if you don't know what a Juggalo is, good for you. The best way I can describe a Juggalo is a violent hippie. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's pretty spot on what they are. Um, and I went with my best friend, Alyssa, and did all the drugs. Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was bad. I went through my money real quick. Okay. It was a bad time, and I mostly remember feeling desperate to get more. Okay, that's the whole thing. I got some, and I wanted more. Always. So I got some. I want more. Okay, even before I run out, I'm like, I want more. Blah blah blah. Oh, so horrible story, right? I'm out of it, and uh, I remember coming up to a circle of people with my friend Alyssa, and they were talking about, oh, you can come in the ring and pick whoever you want to fight or something, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm down. And I look at Alyssa, I'm like, hey, hold my shirt and my glasses, and she's like, and I don't remember what the heck she said, but I'm sure it's something like, no, no, you're stupid. So I get in the ring, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fight someone, yeah. And all of a sudden, out of the back comes this like big dude. He's pushing 200, if not a little bit over. And I'm like, wait a second, this isn't good. I figured I'd be fighting someone else, a little more petite. And anyways, um, so we put on our boxing gloves and whatnot, and we're fighting, and I'm not really in it. I'm basically just getting my face punched, and I'm I throw in a couple punches, but basically I'm just getting my face punched over and over and over and over again. I'll fall down and get back up, and fall down and get back up, and fall down and get back up, and um the next morning was bad. I had dried blood all over my face, splitting headache. My dad's cooler got stolen, so all of our liquor got stolen. It was bad. All right. Um, in a tent, a hot tent. All right. And Alyssa's doing her own thing because she wants to have a good time and she doesn't want me farting around just being a mess. That's the thing. No one wants to hang out with you when you're an alcoholic and you're an addict. No one wants to hang out with you. And the people that do want to hang out with you are using you. I came back. We came back and ended up getting ooh, and I ended up getting back in touch with my ex. Okay, Holly. Um, I dated her for a while. Uh, Things just didn't work out. I remember I told you about the one who played strip poker with the guys. That one. She, she's super adorable. I don't know why the heck I went over there. I'm stupid, stupid. Okay, and ended up cheating on Smyra with her. Um, my ex wanted to get back together with me, and anyways, uh, what? Okay, yep. Smyra ended up finding out at a military function, a military family day. My Holly ended up getting a hold of her blah, 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 phone number and messaging her this huge long message about how Smyra doesn't deserve me and um, Holly wants me back and all that crap, and we did this and we did that. It wasn't fun. Somehow got a hold of Smyra's, messaged her. So that was a Saturday at a family day. I was expected back. So I was expected back on Sunday, right, for another drill day. That was on a Saturday. I was expected back on the next day, okay? But my girlfriend just found out that I cheated on her. So what do I do, right? Um for drill Saturday, might I went, but so I went Saturday night. I went to the party house, where her and our friends were. I mean, I guess it's our friends, but anyways, she was still crying. Samira was still crying, surrounded by her girlfriends. I couldn't get close to her, so what do? I start drinking. Oh, see, I know how to solve things. I'll drink. That'll help, okay? Uh, mm, we had this friend, okay, that was a little more than annoyed with me cheating on her. A rather large 21-year-old with anger issues. Okay, he had anger issues. He was a very angry gentleman. He came up to me saying that was BS and I should be knocked out. So feeling instantly like an idea, like, okay, I got it. Um, as I was feeling instantly drunk, so I was obviously drunk. I figured I would him, um, ask him to punch me in the face. Okay, so I asked this friend to punch me in the face, no gloves, blah blah blah, and this continued for a minute, and after I walked over to Smyra, okay, so he repeatedly punched me in the face. Not as hard as he could, but he made it known to punch me in the face because I asked him to. Why not? I'm drunk. I did something stupid. Why not get punched in the face? Um, Seemed a little more concerned than sad. Or so I went over to Smyra after a while, and unbeknownst to me, my face is bleeding. So I walk over to her and I smile because I can't feel anything. I'm drunk. And I went over to Smyra, and she seemed more concerned for me than sad or hurt. So I told my friend to continue. Getting more drunk all the time. I'm not sure what happened, but somehow I found walking in the next city. Okay, so that night, I I have a picture of Samira finally intervening. We were on the back porch, and Samira finally intervened, and this guy, he was getting out of control too. He pushed her, so I pushed him over the railing, just a thing, and he's like, "Oh, now you wanna fight back," and so now it has turned from it has turned from me being punished by the wrong person. I should have just had Samira beat the crap out of me, right? So it turned from me being punished by the wrong person to him actually just wanting to fight for no apparent reason. Okay, that that's what happened. So we ended up tussling, and then keep in mind I was being punched in the face all friggin' night. So we get out to the street, and he punches me, and he grabs my shoulders or my head or something, and he brings it down and he hits my face with his knee. Okay, and I don't remember really what happens next. I'm pretty sure I ran, but I found myself the next city over walking through a, what do you call them, car wash, just walking through a car wash. I get picked up by the police. I go home, drunk, blah blah blah. Myself walking through the next city over, getting picked up by the police officer, and brought me back to the house. Okay, I told the cops something else, and then went in my parents' house. Blah blah blah. It was about 3 a.m. Okay, keep in mind I have drill on Sunday that day. I wake up to my mom screaming. I don't know if she was screaming. I'm sure she was very concerned. I was still drunk, obviously. She asked me what happened, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm fine. Then I pressed my teeth together, and something was wrong. Okay. I don't remember being able to push my bottom teeth up and down. 7 hours later, my jaw was wired shut. Okay. Broken. And, they didn't do surgery on it. They just set it, and yeah, they wired my jaw shut. 3 weeks go by. Samira finally is talking to me. I felt even worse. Okay, not only did I cheat on my girlfriend, I let the wrong person repeatedly punch me in the face. I finally get my jaw unwired. You know, your jaw's wired shut. You're eating through a straw. Okay. Uh, and guess what happens? I jump right back into drinking. Now, while my jaw was wired shut, I'm sure I was still drinking. And they gave me Vicodin. Okay. Now I drink at Samira's mom's. Ooh, even smarter idea. A bit goes by, and I decide to move to Wisconsin. Okay, now keep in mind some crap, man. I don't know if this is in the future or not. I don't know if it is. But I was very rude at Samira's mom's house. Very rude. And I don't drink. Don't become an alcoholic, all right? Um so I decided to move to Ashley Furniture, or to move to Wisconsin, and work at Ashley Furniture, which was, it's a good job. It's a good warehouse job. I wouldn't work on the lines forever. I only worked on the lines for 4 years. I was parts carrier for one, and blah, 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 quality for a number of months. Um, I moved without Samira at first. Moved into my cousin's house with the intent of moving out once I get my first or second paycheck. Ended up missing my first interview because there was a snowstorm. And since I had no money, I would steal my cousin's. Sorry, Casey. Hey, you found out. You did. Steal my cousin's liquor. Okay? Ridiculous. 1 month not doing anything but drinking. My goodness. What are we at? 25? That's it. All right. Next up, 2014-24, I start working at Ashley Furniture. I don't have too much for you guys. I'm still on my 5th step. I haven't really been doing a whole lot to it. I've been doing a lot of schoolwork. I've been doing a lot of schoolwork. I'm trying to get a roommate. I'll probably be putting my YouTube channel on Facebook to see if I can get some more followers, to get some more feedback. But other than that, I don't think I have anything for you guys. If you want me to talk about anything, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm thinking next time I'll probably keep going with my story. I don't think I have anything for you guys. I'm going to go cook a steak, I guess. Believe in yourselves, obviously. You know, everything in moderation. You know, you can... Everything in moderation. All right? But moderate it, if that's a word. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your weekend. Try new things. Okay? If you're a young male and you find yourself with a girlfriend, take her places. Don't separate her from her family. Take her places. Make sure to visit her family. You know, get involved with the church. Just have fun. Okay? And be faithful. Be truthful. Always honest. Because she's either going to return that, or you're going to find out if she's doing something. Or vice versa. I don't know. I'm tired. Anyways. Night.